This world, Lord, this world.
Yo, what's happening?
What's good, Perth City? What's up?
Yo, it's your boy Zero,
And it's your man, Big Rak.
and you're listening to Hustle and Grind.
100.9, baby.
Yeah, so sit down, buckle your seatbelts, it's gonna be a bumpy ride.
Yeah. Real hip hop.
All day,
All night.
yeah. So shout out to the man,
Dottie ass, my man. Thank you for the beat.
yeah.
Check.
We coming to you live.
Perth City. Beaufort Street, baby. You know where it's at.
Hustle and Grind.
100.9. Yup. Yo, what's good, Perth City? It's your man, Big Rak, and you're tuning in to Hustle and Grind 100.9 FM here at Noongar Radio. I got a couple of special guests in the building, and I know I just had a special guest 5 minutes ago, but I just keep coming up with these treasure troves for y'all because these amazing artists keep reaching out to me and wanting to play some bangers. So this is what I do. I keep bringing them to you, people. That's what I do. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Kuda and Csay in the building. Say what's up, fellas.
What's happening?
What's up, G?
I like how G you guys about this right now. What's up, G?
It's like we just met. What's happening?
That's absolutely right. Fellas. How's the drive in? How you doing? And how's the night been so far?
It's been good.
Not too bad?
Nah, it's been a good day. I like a good storm every now and again.
Absolutely. Oh man, I'm a big dude, so when it's nice and cool outside, I'm the happiest guy ever because I get sweaty when it's hot, man, for real.
I feel it.
So you see me with this towel right here. I carry this all day with me.
Hey man, it's swag. I like that.
Oh, dude, you got to find somewhere to like work at. You know what I mean?
Yeah, true that.
Absolutely. But yeah, fellas, with the track that we're going to be playing later on, it's called Master. Why Master, I believe. What was the inspiration? And Csay, do you want to go with that first?
Yeah, it's just, I got inspired from all the things that's happening around the world.
Yeah.
You know, especially what happened in New Zealand.
Yeah.
And
And you're talking about the shootings, right?
yeah,
Am I correct?
Yeah, the shootings.
Yeah.
And that inspired me because I was just cleaning my house one day and it came up on TV on the news.
Yeah.
So I just thought, nah, man, this shit's got to stop. You know, it's easier for us to just love one another.
Yeah.
And to hate takes a lot of energy to hate. It's like,
I really hear that in the track, man, for
You
real.
know, we just got to put something together and let people hear this because it has to stop one way or another, you know.
Absolutely.
People just got to try and love, you know, or like your next door neighbor. You don't need to hate. It's just too much. We're losing. We hate. We're the ones losing. You know, we just got to try and love.
I feel you, man. That's deep, dude. That's real deep. And would you say to a certain degree that you're not necessarily an activist, but when you go to write music, you like to have a message behind it?
Yeah.
And is that the same for you, Kuda?
Oh, 100%, man. Like having, and I think Csay could attest to this as well. Having traveled, a lot, you meet people of all different backgrounds, and you start to realize that we're more alike than the media may portray from every now and again. So when you just see people painted in a certain light, and you actually know people in certain communities, and the message is distorted, you just think to yourself, we are much better than some of these senseless killings and some of these just reckless acts, I suppose. So when you can reach out to the other side and realize that you're more alike than the media may portray, that's something that means a lot to me, considering I've seen so many people in so many different walks of life. So
That's awesome, man. That's real deep.
I know, right? We're starting off with a very deep. I like it.
No, well, honestly, it's all about subject matter at the end of the day, and with the track that you guys put together, it means something. You're trying to get a message across, and you're also trying to, like you said, try to bridge that gap between people having differences and issues with each other, because like there's this classic saying that there's never peace in the Middle East because there's always that war between everyone. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I think like being able to come up with a piece of art that represents that and that comes from the heart, man, I really, really appreciate it. I think more people need to listen to music like that. Fellas, I'm looking at you and I'm super happy because it's rare that I have two brothers that look kind of like me in the studio. And by kind of like me, I mean let's just start off by saying, okay, with Csay, we'll go Csay first, and then Kuda's next. Where are you from, brother? Whereabouts do you hail from? What part of this beautiful globe called Mother Earth do you come from?
Sierra Leone, West Africa.
Oh.
Right on the coast.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got a brother from the motherland out here.
You know it.
Absolutely, man, dude. I'm really shocked to hear that. We haven't had a proper chance to talk probably, so this is the first time I'm getting this. Whereabouts in Sierra Leone, man?
Freetown.
Freetown. Oh, that's enough said, bro. If you don't know at home, ladies and gentlemen, Sierra Leone Freetown is literally where I was born. It's close to home, man. That's amazing. Have you been back there anytime recently or
2012?
2012.
Yeah, I go to Africa quite a lot, but I go to Ghana.
Right.
I was in Sierra Leone in 2012.
That's amazing, man. It's a beautiful place, isn't it?
Yeah, man. We got the diamonds, man.
Hey, don't tell everybody about the diamonds.
I know, right?
That's how we got in trouble in the first place. We need to start keeping these things to ourselves at this point. And Kuda, brother, whereabouts are you from, my man?
I was born in Zimbabwe, bro.
Zimbabwe, yeah.
Yeah, man, in Harare. And, yeah, man, moved around quite a bit, but Harare is always going to be home, I suppose.
Yeah. For people at home that don't know too much about Zimbabwe or about Sierra Leone and just Africa in general, like, what kind of vibes do you get when you're around? And I'm talking from your point of view. Yeah, you go first, Sophie. You go first.
All right. Oh, man.
I'm sure you're both going to be saying the same thing, anyways, right?
I'm gonna have to answer this one.
Yeah.
I left Zimbabwe when I was like 8.
Yeah.
And I moved to East Africa.
Word.
Kenya and Uganda is just a vibe, bro. Like, it's always popping off. It's always it's just party mode all the time. I feel in East Africa, they've got the weather all year round, so it's not like...
Oh, man, the East. Man, you forget about the West over there, dude.
That's true.
We is banging over on the coast, son.
Come visit y'all, man. I gotta see what it's about over there, man. Because I feel like every day is a vibe, bro.
That's what's up, man.
You know, it's just free. It's just... and that's the thing, man. You see people in so many... What you can look at them and go, they're just enjoying their life no matter what's happening. That's
a great point you brought up there, man. When I last time I went over to Sierra Leone, the one thing I realized and the one thing that made me appreciate where I am now, living in Australia, was people, no matter what walks of life they come from, no matter what's going on in their day, everybody just seems to be having a good time.
Yeah.
Like, I was lucky that I went around the Christmas period, so it was already like holiday vibes. But man, like, you had like one fish and you were happy. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just that mindset.
True.
Completely changed my outlook on life, man. It's one of those things that you really do keep with you, right?
True. I like that.
Absolutely. Whereabouts do you guys find your inspiration from when it comes to music, man? And obviously, like, we'll keep the sequence with Csay first and Kuda second.
See, studying music from a family of musical talent.
Yeah.
My mom used to teach music in the Sunday school.
Yeah.
In church.
Oh man, a lot of amazing people came out of singing in Sunday school churches and just singing in choirs. Absolutely, man.
And Dad played several instruments.
You know
what I mean? So growing up, doing music wasn't really hard.
Yeah.
Just trying to improve on myself. But as you know, the African setting, if you want to just do music, your parents are going to be frowning towards that.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Like a lawyer, doctor.
Man, a lot of people don't know this. Like, a lot of people think it's only just like some sort of like Eastern Asian cultures that have that pressure of trying to become a lawyer, a doctor, or a scientist. It's like, bruh, African people deal with that same thing as well, man. Absolutely, and they I think the thing is that with our parents, they expect more of us because they didn't necessarily have that opportunity. So when they see us, they're like, "Oh, you don't want to end up like the ancestors." It's like it's 2019. I can still work at Coles and still be a good person. You know what I mean? I can still be a product of society regardless, right?
Real talk, man.
Absolutely, Matt. I don't want to annoy any African parents out there.
I know,
so
right?
we love you. We love you. We're all about progression as well. So yeah. But same thing with you, Csay. Where would you find your musical inspiration from, man? Where would you say you got that?
I would say my older brother came home one time with a book full of rhymes.
Yeah.
And I mean, being 5 years younger, everything he did was sort of, in the simplest sense, I just idolized it. Like, he told me everything related to sport. So by the time I got to my age group, smashed it. So when it came to the music and he did that, I was like, how do you do that? And I reverse engineered it, and I was like, oh, this is fun. It's easy. It's like playing with words and all sorts. So I don't know, man. It just became some way I could express myself in a different way. But man, from there it just took off, man. It's just been a passion ever since. It's given me the freedom to actually showcase to people who wouldn't ordinarily rub shoulders with me. You know what I'm about. So it's deep inside. I don't know where it came from, man. But the beat is in me. I don't know where it came from. Shout out to the motherland.
I was honestly gonna say, man. I think it's some in the soul, bro. You can't explain it, but when you hear it, you know it. When you feel it, you know it. Yeah, absolutely, man. And honestly, I think a lot of people have that vibe when it comes to music that they love, anyways. You know what I mean? Like if you come home and you play a track that makes you feel better from just having a hard day, like that absolutely changes your entire mood. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I've always been a huge advocate of music as therapy. You know what I mean? Like because I can't think of any other art form, and I'm sure I'm going to get, a lot of hate for saying this, but I can't think of many other art forms that are as pure as music. When it comes to, if you listen to a track, you can't lie to yourself and your heart and soul that if you like it or not. Does that make sense? So if you have a track that you like, you could try to pretend, I don't like the lyrics or whatever, but sonically, it's in you. Yeah. You know what I mean? You feel it.
You love it when someone's foot starts to tap.
Oh,
like,
dude.
You ain't feeling it?
Yeah, you ain't feeling it, but your foot's tapping. You ain't feeling it, but your eyes twitching. No, absolutely, man, absolutely. And that's what I mean. You feel it. You absolutely feel it. And I mean, I'm sure you can get that from movies and, watching, seeing a good piece of art. But, man, music, there's something about it. Something about it. And I know I've never seen any other piece of art make booty shake that quickly. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like, absolutely, right?
Try not to agree too much.
Just a little bit.
Kuda's got his missus just in the background, just looking at him, so he's got to be quiet.
Booty's never been shaking around me.
Man, what I like to do is put people on blast in the show. That's what we do. It's hustle and grind. You got any issues at home? We put it on blast. We put it out on air.
Hey man, it's therapy, right?
Yeah, it's therapy. It's all what we do.
Nice. I love that.
That's hilarious, man. Dude, we've been talking for so long, I just completely forgot that I've actually got to play one of your tracks.
That's good, I know, right?
So what we'll do is we'll come back and finish off the conversation. Everybody will be playing Master, Why Master by Kuda and Csay, the homies. This is going to be a dope track, so kick back, relax, enjoy this one. We'll be right back. 2 seconds. Peace. All right.
Tell me why.
We still shedding blood, and that's just not in his veins. We said with all that enough, feels like we do it in vain.
Shout out, we out here. Shout out my man Big Rak. Shout out Zero. I see my man Csay in the background. Hey, shout out Noongar Radio, Hustle and Grind 100.9. We out here, we doing it. It's ATK Records, your boy Kuda Mike.
Yeah, Csay here. Shout out to Big Rak. Shout out to Zero. Noongar Radio. Love to everybody out there, you know what I mean? I'm my boy Kuda.
Yo, what's good, Perth City? It's your man Big Rak, and you're tuning into a Hustle and Grind 100.9. If you're only just tuning in, I'm sitting here with my man Csay, my man Kuda, just absolutely kicking it, giving me the absolute cramps and how many jokes they've been dropping, and just man, making this time fly by absolutely, fellas. I really do appreciate having you all here. So thank you very much for giving us your time, man.
Thanks for having us, brother.
Oh, absolutely. Just to wrap up the interview, as far as everything else that we talked about tonight, because we could go on for the next 3 hours. I could tell people at home just sitting there waiting like, next song, come on, hurry up. So just to quickly wrap it up, fellas, like we've been doing the whole night, do you have any advice for people who are coming up in the game or trying to create music, or brothers like yourself, man, that are, working, grinding, and also trying to create music at the same time and trying to get the career started off? How would you... If you had a younger version of yourself, how would you advise yourself, basically?
You just got to keep up with the dream, man. Keep working, doing the hard work, because it's going to pay off, you know what I mean? Whatever you do, you just got to believe that it's going to happen. Yeah. If you don't have the belief that it's going to happen, then you might as well not do it, you know what I mean? So you just got to keep up with it. It's going to be a hustles and here and there, but...
You trying to say hustle and grind there, bro?
You got to grind.
Bro, if I can find a way to get every guest to say hustle and grind one time on air, I've done my job. That's why I chiseled these questions to sort of get you in that trap. You got to say it.
You got to.
But yeah, nah, sorry, brother. Go on.
Yeah, man, so yeah, you just gotta keep it with it. Nah,
Word.
It would happen.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. And what would you say to a homie trying to come up in the game, man?
I'd definitely say that 100%.
Yeah.
I'd add surround yourself with the right people. Because
That's a good one too.
there are people who won't believe in you. There are people who will, try to drag you down. But when you have people who either believe in you enough to help push you, or at least support you enough to make the world around that challenge as easy as possible, that just allows you to focus on what really matters, being that dream that you're chasing.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. So, to round it off, don't stop grinding and make sure you surround yourself around motivated people, essentially, right?
100%.
Man, two dope pieces of advice from two dope fellas, man. Where can we find all your music, all the stuff that you guys have been working on?
The song Why, it's on all music platforms.
Yeah.
So you can get Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music.
Your video is coming out soon for that, right?
Yeah, video gets released. I don't want to.
You don't want to give it a date. I mean, you gave us a little snippet on the Instagram, so we'll
soon.
take that for now. But
Very soon.
when you feel like dropping it, let a brother know so I can give you a little bit of a shout out, eh?
Yeah, very soon.
Dope. And that's for the same track,
For the
yeah.
same
Why
song,
Master, yeah. You guys working on anything in the future or coming up, music wise?
We're actually just about to wrap up on an album. We've got a 10.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah, so that's about finished.
Finished. Okay, so whenabouts are you thinking of, or is that another sort of timeline you're keeping to yourself?
Well, what we're looking at,
Keeping it close to the chest.
maybe in a month to drop the first Afrobeat from the album.
Okay, man, people are banging that Afrobeat recently. It's been around.
True.
Yeah.
It's about that time to have a Perth Afrobeat sort of track, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
No, I'm looking forward to it, man. Speaking of Afrobeats, do you guys have a top 5 favorite list of artists that you would say, if you had no choice? I'm going to start with you, with you, Csay, and move over to Kuda. If you basically had a gun to your head, you had no choice but to choose these 5 artists for the rest of your life to listen to, who would they be? Go.
Well, I listen to Csay Kuda.
Yeah.
Timaya.
Woo.
Yeah, he's good.
Weezy F baby.
Yeah, listen to. Well, most of these are the 3 ones that I listen to more. Yeah, and then sometimes you listen a bit of dancehall, Stone Boy from Ghana.
No doubt.
You know what I mean?
So you're real heavy into the Afrobeats, man.
Oh yeah, man.
That's what's up, dude. That's what's up.
When these songs start rolling, then you know where we're coming from.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
True.
Every time I hear a Burna Boy track pop up on the radio, I get goosebumps, man, because I'm like, dog. I remember when I was a kid listening to this stuff in my older aunties and cousins' parties, man, just in the background, and I was always like, oh man, check on some Lil Wayne, or check on some 50 Cent, or some Jay Dilla or something like that. You know what I mean?
Makes you move though, right?
Dude, when you're older, you really do appreciate it, right?
Yeah,
you appreciate the depth in the music that they actually, the talent that they actually have, man. Because Afrobeats is, what is this, like a mixture of jazz, fusion, world music, a bit of hip hop, a bit of soul, like just that pocket of all the good shit in one. You know what I mean? Like,
I think the music world is all moving towards Afrobeat now. Anyway,
absolutely, man.
True that.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Oh well, man, you guys are heading in the right direction. I can't wait to hear this track, by the way, because I'm itching. I'm itching for the next Perth Afrobeat track. So yeah, all your music's already out on Spotify. You guys are gonna be dropping stuff soon. Do you guys plan on doing any tours or doing any shows or events anytime soon?
Yeah, well, it's all in the planning, but we've got management responsible for that.
Yeah.
We'll let them do their work, and we just wait and see what comes up.
I'm expecting an invite or something.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm about to get down. I'm about to boogie with you, man. For real. Nah,
sure,
word. That's what I like to hear. Just making sure I don't just bring people on the show just so I don't get perks, right? No, I'm absolutely joking. You fellas want to do a shout out before I let you go?
Yeah, just shout out to all Perth people out there.
Yep.
You know, to my family and friends.
Yeah.
Manager, Andrew at the studio. Just want to say love you to you, my friend.
Oh man, you're too sweet. And Kuda, you wanna do a shout out?
Right up. No. Hell yeah, we got the 18K Records, my label. Shout out to the main man himself.
Yeah.
We got Shane. who's running it. We got Paolo, my manager, aka PMBP Music.
Yeah.
We've got my girlfriend Lisa.
Oh,
that one had to be in there.
Absolutely, man.
The gang, everybody. The gang.
The gang. gang. Dope, man. Kuda, I completely was so fast in this conversation. I didn't realize that I didn't ask you a top 5, man. So don't think you're gonna sneak out of here without giving us one.
Do you know, I was hoping you forgot because I can't decide.
Oh, man. Dude, everyone hopes I either forget or everyone hopes that maybe I might just ask him too. Or bro. It's a hot seat for a reason,
bro. I'm gonna have to start chopping some names out of this one. All right, so we got J. Cole's got to be in there.
Man, this is the second J. Cole tonight. I dig it.
J. Cole's got to be in there, bro.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna put Nasty C in there because he's killing it. I will have to go Wizkid and Davido.
Okay.
Because if you split them up, somebody gonna be mad.
Yeah.
Somebody ain't gonna be happy. Who would I put in the last spot? Oh man. Damn, man. Look, I'm gonna have to. You know what? I'm gonna have to put this one in there.
Yeah.
This one might be controversial. Came from an emotional time when I was a teenager.
Oh no! Please don't do it.
Who do you think it is?
Oh no! You say it.
Chris Brown.
Okay, good. Okay. So on this show, we like to stay away from a couple of letters, and that one starts with M and the other one starts with J. And we know how influential he is in the music industry, but we like to. A lot of controversy around that, so we like to stay a little bit away from it. But man, Chris Brown, no problems with him at all. Like, I mean,
hey man, he sang my feelings when I was in high school. I'll tell you that.
Oh, absolutely, man, absolutely.
Made it easy for me.
Man, Chris Brown, I think was my youthful version of I hate to say it, but Usher.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because back in the early 2000s, late 90s, early 2000s was Usher's time, right?
Yeah.
And then you got Chris Brown that came after, and then now you have I don't think there's that idol in that R&B scene that has that. Do you know what I mean? Like dancer, singer, does his own like production music and stuff like that. Really kind of nails it. Do you know what I mean?
True.
Hell
of a performer as well.
Hell of a performer. I'm talking like real talented dude.
True.
Like, I mean, let's throw the woman bashing over to the side a bit. You could do a bit better. You could do a bit better, Chris Brown. Come on, brother.
We do all make mistakes. We'll put that out there. But if I have to, for the sake of controversy, I will take him out and put Stormzy in. There we go.
There we go. We good. That's how you wrap it up. That's how you wrap it up. Because I'm sitting here just on pins and needles thinking, all right, man, this guy's not going to drop either Harvey Weinstein or he's not going to say MJ. All of a sudden, one of his favorite tracks was as a kid was a what's his name?
Oh, who's?
I'm talking about the man with the sweater.
Oh, jeez. Not him. Yeah. Not everyone's idol from back in the day.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, no,
man.
I can't remember that name.
Oh, devastating. But dude, fantastic list. Fantastic chat with you fellas. I could talk for hours. You have no idea how much I appreciate this. You guys have done your shout outs. You played your track. Yeah. So, do you want me to play you guys out with a specific artist you guys want to listen to on your way out?
Do you know what? I don't know if you played Burna Boy's yet tonight.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You know what? I'll play that and I'll play Location as well, right?
Okay, do that.
Does that sound good?
Oh, hell.
Alright. So here we are with Burna Boy, Location, and yeah?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Alright. Kick back, relax, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back. Peace.
This one I better do with the jabata. Me, I no get time, I did that, da. Dada cover my face, calling me like Baja. Biggie man, we know the